welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you a video from my live stream. Yes, if you didn't know, I started streaming on Twitch last month. I've mostly been playing video games and just relaxing and stuff, but decided I want to start bringing some digital drawings to the stream. Digital drawing isn't necessarily something that I've normally done. I did try it when I was in school, but never got massively into it. So if you enjoy this, please let me know in the comment section down below. Follow me on Twitch if you aren't already. My schedule is a little bit hunky-dory at the minute. It's not like completely set in stone, but it's getting there. But yeah, if you enjoy this content, please let me know, and I'll do this for every stream because I enjoy streaming, and if you guys enjoy this, if it breaks up the wait in between doll customs, then I'll definitely do this for you in future. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. We are how long into the stream and I haven't even actually started? 18 minutes, wow. That's a slow start. So I'm thinking some baby colours because I've got a lot of really nice like pastel fabrics. So I know I've got a sort of pink that's kind of that shade. I'll keep it there because that seems to be a good place for pale colours. Oh, that's like a really Eastery. Ooh, maybe that's what we should do, like an Easter doll. Okay, so what I'm starting off with here is a sort of outline base that I had made a couple of months back when I wanted to pick back up with the drawing. Obviously that didn't happen, so I'm bringing it forward to now. But the base idea that I wanted for this is I knew I wanted like a puffy skirt and a crop top. And I just wasn't quite sure what sort of style I like completely wanted to go for. So I ended up copying and pasting the arms so I didn't have to sketch through it again. I did a lot of that throughout this because I'm like completely incapable of drawing anything remotely symmetrical. But I ended up getting rid of the skirt and doing it again instead of like ruffles because I wasn't quite sure how best to draw those without going from reference. I was trying to do this completely referenceless, so I just went for pleats instead, and they came out pretty good. And I also copied and pasted the socks over too. And then the eye shape was something I really struggled with because like when you do art on a doll, you've got that doll's face shape to work with, and just for some reason transferring that over to flat 2D imagery was really difficult. And I don't know, her eyes just ended up looking really funky. So again, I just copied and pasted them and redrew the irises. The nose was also something I struggled with because I was like, how the fuck do I draw noses? Like, I really can't remember. And just the whole face was just horrendous. Like, look, I'm trying to copy and paste over and it wouldn't let me. So I was like, right, okay, I've tried everything. It wouldn't let me rub out on the layer. I don't know what I pressed. So I just ended up going all the way back and just drawing it again anyway. And then I opted for like, somebody taught me this method last year. I can't remember who it was. It might have been, oh, I don't know. I'll put the name on screen because I will remember. Like a method of how to draw mouths, and that made it super easy. Something as well that I actually did remember to do throughout this drawing was layers. I remembered to work in layers, so I was like, oh, I was so impressed with myself. And I remembered it was a bit difficult to remember to keep going back and forth to check the layers to make sure I was on the right one. But I think I probably made one little mistake, right? And then I corrected myself, so it's okay. I got it right. So here I'm just blocking in all the colours, like roughly what I wanted. However, very basic colours. I didn't want to attempt to do any sorts of patterns because I thought it was a little bit too complicated for me. And then skin colour was something as well that was really weird for me to think about because, of course, when you're working with a doll, like, it's just so much easier to just mix paint, like especially if you're going for a pale human-based skin tone. You can just use like whatever is a pre-made colour and add a little bit of yellow or red or pink or whatever into it. But it's different on this. You have to pick that colour. And I have seen blending methods on TikTok, but I really couldn't figure out how to do it on Photoshop, so I just left it. And I just pretty much guessed a humanish skin tone. And you know what? It worked. It worked. Drawing the hair was also, you know, it was a ride, I think, to say the least, because I was thinking of colours to use here because I was like, well, maybe I could go for like a balayage sort of thing. So at the end, balayage, however you say it, at the end there could be lighter and then darker at the roots. And I'd seen this method of doing hair before. So you change down the opacity so it's not like completely like, you know, it's not very strong, and then make the brush really small, and you just do this basically with all the different colours. And, you know, I was like, you know, this actually looks pretty good. I was really pleased with how it was coming along. I was constantly going back and forth, changing the colours to make sure that we had an even mix of everything, and I was really proud. And then I did the layers a little bit wrong here, so I had to rub out like this section around the neck. And then ended up, I think later on, or now maybe, thickening up the lines and adding a chin so she didn't look like Leafy. And then I was like, do you know what, let's do some highlighting. And I wasn't quite sure how to go about doing the highlighting, so I asked my chat, and my chat was really helpful. Thank you, Sua, with the highlighting. So I picked the colour with the dropper tool and then just made it a little bit lighter, and then that was my highlight colour. Because I wasn't sure if I should have done that or whether I should have picked white and made it really translucent, so just change down the opacity so it was really low. And then do the vice versa for the shadowing parts as well. But no, I got it right, so it's okay. And then upon zooming out here, I was like, yeah, I need to fix that hair at some point because it just doesn't look good. But this leg shading, like when I started to do it on the body, the clothes and everything, I was like, oh, it's actually like all coming together. It's kind of insane. And I was really pleased with how this was coming along. Like, because I say drawing hasn't always really been like a very, well, it hasn't really been like a strong suit of mine. Like, I did it when I was in secondary school and stuff, but then I kind of fell out of love with it a little bit, so my creativity's turned into different directions, like photography and things like that. But this year I really want to bring it back, and one goal that I set out to do for myself this year was to actually create concept art for each doll that I made. And I think that's a fairly realistic goal for me to do, because like I've already got the drawing skill there, it's just kind of dormant and needs waking up a little bit, if that makes sense. Like I've always been interested in art, and I've always like tried to keep my hand in it, but when real life gets in the way, unfortunately, it is one of those things that gets put down to the bottom of the pile. But I really want to bring it back this year, and I'm really glad I did this stream because I learnt a lot, you know, like just from the 3 hours that I was drawing, with the help of my chat of course, and also just purely from doing it from trial and error. Like, and here, sorry, we sidetracked a little bit to look at dioramas and tiny rat hands, because rats have really tiny hands and I love it. Yeah, but here I realised that the hair wasn't great, and I had to redo the outlines of everything because I'm stupid. Good lord. But yeah, I think we're nearly done here actually. I think I redid the hair very quickly at the end. Yeah, here we go. So, because the rest of the drawing was really cartoony, and then all of a sudden the hair had a lot of different colours and it was blended really well, I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to do it. So I went back with the darker colours. I changed them up a little bit because the colours I had picked out didn't quite suit. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Yeah, it's very rough, isn't it? I think I need to stop zooming in so much when I'm doing lines because they're very shaky. I mean, it's not terrible. I've definitely drawn worse, that's for sure, but yeah, I couldn't incorporate that baby yellow anywhere. Right, well, that was actually quite a productive stream. But yeah, thank you for the help, because like digital drawing, although I enjoy doing it, as I say, I am not very good. So it's very much going to be like a huge learning curve, but I think I'll probably do this like a regular thing on Fridays. I might try and start a bit earlier or something. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I'll let you know. So this was a drawing once I had finished the stream. I was quite happy with it, but I knew it needed some final finishing touches, so I decided to do those off stream. So this is the finished drawing after I finished off stream. Please ignore the fact that she has no hands, because I decided that that's just a little bit too difficult for me to do. So this is the two images side to side, just so you can see a bit clearly about what I actually changed off stream. So starting at the top of the head, you can see that I finished off the nose. I definitely gave her more of a cartoony style by making it look to the side. I did also give her a nose piercing and some lip piercings, and gave her eye colours, if I didn't already say that. Quite frankly, I'm very tired and I can't remember what I'm saying. And then moving down the body, I gave her some necklaces. I gave a little bit more definition around the boobies area, just so that you can actually see them, because the other one she looks flat-chested. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know. And then I added some tattoos as well, and I did actually rework the shading just a little bit on the skirt. I think I added highlights too, or unless, oh no, I just reworked them. I moved them around a little bit so they looked a bit more realistic. And yeah, I added a leg tattoo, and that was pretty much it actually. I didn't change a hell of a lot off stream. But yeah, there you go. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more cut downs from my streams, please let me know. Give a little like and a comment to help me out with the algorithm. And I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe, follow me on Twitch, and enjoy the rest of whatever the hell it is that you're doing today. Bye!